There we go. We on the line.
We're on the line. Oh, sorry.
Ah, I forgot how to do this. You? Did you hear how to do this? I know. I was way over there. Can't shoot it over here. I'm gonna cry. Whew. Boy, it's hot out here. Wait, who?
It's warm.
Let's see how this works. Oh, how's that? You're out of here. You hear me? Hun? It's going. It's gone. I do like when it's just you and I on here. Sometimes you can see Chevy Chase. You see Clark Griswold in your shot.
I like that too.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
Oh, Clark.
You
Hey,
got
man.
that
Go ahead.
beam of light coming out from your head.
It does look. Wow.
Hey man, you an angel?
It's like Highway to Heaven.
Yeah, we were talking about Michael Landon today. You were. We'll talk about that later too.
I think I will. I need your help, man. I'm wise enough where I need to be so I can do what I need to do on the FD.
I know what you need.
The show. It's not a good show.
Joe Page and Mike, because I can't share it with my page. Right now. Oh, you're diddling, you're diddling? In that rev limiter, ain't you?
Yeah. Yeah.
You
Something
went
you
that?
jump in the air.
Yeah. Dude. That's that track I was telling you, the Alice A or whatever.
Alsace.
Hun, that Ferrari F430 took flight, son. She just, and I hit. And Bubba, I'm glad I had the racing brakes on.
Yeah.
Because, son, she come down with a vengeance and hit that turn, and I had to, I had to downshift quick.
You're like,
Oh, yeah. And I found sometimes on that GT7, on the asphalt, drifting, sometimes is the way to go.
well, I haven't figured it out probably yet.
Oh, it's all been on accident.
Yeah,
The entire thing.
Travis will carry on.
Yeah. The entire thing has been on accident. Every time I've drifted, I'm like, well, that worked out fine. Like it went on there. All right, man. I got some stuff to talk about. Maybe. It's you. It's early. Everybody's not at work yet. Not right now. Yeah, I don't know what I'm talking about. All right, you ready to do this?
Well, yes, waiting on you.
All right, everybody, welcome to the
Next episode.
of the Everyday Joe Show. Your host, the Travis Reed. You might have heard me before.
I have.
Yeah, boy. Come with me.
I've been trying for
Yeah,
10 years
yeah,
to come with you.
Yeah.
Here we are.
Here we are. We've arrived. We just got off work, really. That's all it was.
That's what it was.
We're arriving. Tooth, buddy,
Right.
how are you now?
Not so bad. Thanks for asking. How are you now?
I'm not so bad.
Good.
And you?
I'm doing well.
Yes. Man, been a couple of days. Hey, what forgot how to do the show.
Well, what you do next normally is you ask me what I'm having to drink.
What are you having?
Well, this is a Dr. Pepper Zero.
Was there roast sugar on?
It has the zero sugar,
Oh,
and it is delicious.
Yes.
And I will tell you what it tastes like.
tell me. Picky's up, fancy, very yeah.
It tastes like it doesn't have any sugar in it.
Yeah, no
But it still
sugar.
tastes delicious.
Still tastes sweet.
I think it tastes better than a Diet Dr. Pepper.
Man, say I like a Dr. Pepper now. I like a
What's
Dr.
your reason?
Pepper. Yeah, oh, so bad.
I think this tastes closer to a Dr. Pepper than a Diet Dr. Pepper. And I know
I
that that's
agree.
not what they advertise. The advertisements read as follows. Diet Dr. Pepper tastes more like regular Dr. Pepper. Then what? A turd? Yes.
Yes. Wait a minute. So I like the bite that the diet has, like a Diet Coke. Glad you asked.
Well, what are you drinking this evening?
A Diet Coke,
Interesting. I was going to ask you. What's it taste like?
crispy.
See,
I like that crispiness. I do like Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar, and the reason why I switched to diet is because it would fill the regular drinks as I get older and fatter. It fills me up, and I don't get to eat the food that I want to eat. When they get fat, does that make sense? Yeah.
well, I understand what you're saying, but it sounds to me like you should let it fill you up. Maybe it would help you in your diabetic future.
Once again, we done the show in a couple of weeks. We had technical difficulties.
Cardiovascular health.
You bring in logic into a conversation that does not need logic, sir.
We're getting older, and I think we need to think about things like that.
We do. That's why I went to
Especially
diet.
after things like we're going to talk about.
Yeah, I'm on a diet.
Well, how is the Diet Coke this evening? Is it still crispy?
It's still crispy. I love it.
It also has 0 calories.
It does. It does. Yeah, guys. Last week, man, we come out here get ready for a show. I did. I got Tooth stopped before he come over the house. I was saving him the drive from Tullahoma. It's not that far, but in the grand scheme of things, if you'd rather not drive here than drive all the way back to back.
For no reason whatsoever other
Yeah.
than to say hello.
Yeah, and we see each other all day
I
long.
would see you the next morning.
Yeah, we wouldn't be mad about it, but
But at the same time, I appreciate you saving me gas.
yeah. So what had happened is the internet provider that I use had an outage. I got a text message early that morning. I'm like, oh, it'll be fixed before showtime. No big deal. Be fine. Be just fine, Clark.
Wasn't even worried.
Wouldn't even worry. But then Megan calls me. Hey, did you pay the electric bill? Power's out. I'm like, well, let me think. Yes, I did pay the electric bill. They went back and checked. Transformer across the road blew. So that surge of that happening fried my motor. And couldn't do a show. Nothing, because we all run the Wi-Fi from in there to out here. So that sucked. So we had to do another. It was just chaos. I'm out here because it was hot. Oh god dang, it was hot. I'm out here, out here in my panties, and I'm sweating like crazy trying to get stuff ready to go. The mics, which the program runs through a computer, which has to have internet for the mics to sound clear, and it was scratchy and itchy and scratchy. It was a great cartoon, and it just kept on and kept on. I could not get it. God, I texted our good buddy Will Rav, hey man, things have happened. But my internet service provider came out Monday, gave me a new modem. Well, guess what? It ain't working again.
Are you telling me they brought out new equipment and it's already out?
Already out. It's got these lights on the back.
Have you tried unplugging it and plugging it back in?
I did. It's got these lights on the back. You put a Cat 5 cable, Ethernet cable in the back, and it'll light up green. Mine's solid red, both of them. So that's no bueno. Last night I was playing the PlayStation, racing that GT7, Gran Turismo 7. Green lights, baby. Because I hooked it there to test it, see if it worked. Just left it that way. Didn't work. Now it don't work. So now I got hooked into another internet service provider that we use for the house. And I was told by someone that it's not enough upload speed. Seems like it's working.
Seems like it's working.
So I don't know. Hey, third world problems, brother. Third world problems. It is what it is.
No, it's first world problem.
Yes, I say I screw that every
Screwed up.
I do it every time, so I just lean into it.
Oh, well, okay. It's part of it, the shtick.
That way I know what people are listening to me. Because most times people don't listen to what I say. So I just see, now I'm like, oh, that's a test. I can test them.
Well, I was listening, but now I feel like the butthole, Mr. Corrector,
No, but you're supposed to.
because I am.
Well, but you're supposed to. That way I knew you were listening.
But went out and see, yeah, I'm so torn.
Outlaw Torn. Oh, man. So, yeah, man, we back. Power outages and all. It was terrible, and I was on the phone with those guys. Funny you bring up that you unplug it, plug it back in. First thing they said.
Maybe you unplug it and plug it back in.
I said, absolutely. They said, well, take everything, unplug the modem, unplug the line, unplug the power, unplug the coaxial cables, starting with the coaxial cable first. See if that helps. I already did that. So I was like, okay. Sit there for like 10 minutes. Yeah, I did it. Or 10 seconds. Yeah, I did it. Already done all that. And I know some people don't know to do that. But at this point in most of our lives, we've dealt with technology.
Well, I've been on the phone with these guys before. I've done this before.
We know what to do, hon. I was like, God.
Read your room. When you answer the phone and you say, oh, this guy's had our service for 13 years, I can probably fast forward some of these steps. He's probably done them before.
Mm-hmm.
Let me ask you, hey man, have you already tried step 1 of unplugging and plugging back? Yes, I have.
Yeah.
Have you unplugged everything already? Yes, I have.
Yeah.
And have you done this already? Yes, I have. Well, let's move right past that if you've already tried that for sure.
Yeah, and
If there's one of them that you really need them to redo one more time just so you can look at a reading, hey man, I know you've done it, I trust you've done it, but I can watch a reading just to make sure if I even get a trigger jump. Can you do it one more time on this one thing? Sure. And then move on.
yeah, because when you think they would see no signal, I mean, it already has no signal, but they can get in, they can still tap into it through that coaxial cable. As long as the coaxial cable is good. Oh, okay. Well, it shut off about 2 minutes ago. Oh, he's already tried that. Deductive reasoning, common sense, whatever you want to call it. No.
Listen to the reply. Listen, hey man, listen, I just want you to know I've already unplugged this and put it back in. I've already unplugged all the cables and let it sit for 2.5 minutes or 5.5 minutes. And I've already done this, that, and the other. Blah, 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 blah.
I agree.
Thanks, Brandon. That's really sweet of you. I think you're right.
Brandon Morton said, why is it called the Everyday Joe Show? Should be called Two Handsome Dudes Show. Appreciate you, brother. You right, though. Look at this
We
guy.
can
over here.
change the name.
We can. Oh no. Yeah, pretty much. So yeah, technical difficulties are finished, and I think I just saved myself $130 a month by doing something.
Brandon, basically what I'd like to explain to you is Travis's head's so big already, we can't afford to fit both of our faces on a shirt, so we have to leave things alone. The logo has to stand as it is. It has to be at one handsome dude on the shirt.
Hey, that's the old logo. The new logo only have my face on it. Well, there's a variation that does, but I didn't design that. I didn't design the first one.
Well, you didn't design your face, but it's still your face.
Yeah, I didn't. It wasn't my idea.
Well, no, it's still your idea.
But yeah,
I'm
this is
just,
the first logo I did was atrocious, man.
I like the EJS logo you did. I thought it was great.
It was.
It didn't have your face in it, which was awesome. Wait a minute.
Hey, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
As Greg Jones would say, wait a minute.
Wait a minute.
Wait a minute. I wonder how he's doing. Hopefully he's good. Maybe he's in bed already.
You might be taking a nap. A
Right.
siesta.
A siesta here in the early evening.
He had liquid, didn't he?
He
Not a
did.
shot.
He did.
So,
Probably got in trouble right there. But it's all right. Your audio isn't working. It's just not coming through the phone mic. What? I don't know what you're saying.
We'll turn the volume
Huh. That's weird because I hear it through my headphones. Very weird. I hear it through the headphones.
and it's picking it up to translate our words
Right.
because I'm getting the subtitles.
It's just coming through the phone line.
least we've done this show so many times that we know what's going on.
Yeah. Huh. I don't know. So what it sounds like on your phone. Cut all this
I
out.
ran it all the way up. I got nothing. Y'all keep watching, but y'all can't hear anything.
Yeah, this is awesome. What about now?
Well, that's weird.
What?
When I close the video, when I hit the button, I got sound. When I try to watch the video, I got no sound.
Some it's coming to the laptop either.
Why is it showing up right here? That's really strange.
Hang on.
Like I got full on volume right here.
Dude, I'm about to lose. But
I'm saying lots of somethings. It's just not working, Chad.
No, not really great. I don't know, bro. I don't know. What up, dude? It's like my video's gone, bro. Pam says loud and clear, but I'm telling you, I'm trying to watch us and it's not playing. It might have come back. But I don't hear anything now, so. Oh, there we go. Woo! Alright, I've cut my volume back down. Cut my ringer back off.
Well, I about lost my mind right there.
I saw you getting upset. You hear me, hun?
Oh, dang, hon.
Hi, Marissa.
Yeah. Yeah, I know you're gone, Brandon, but we don't even have a producer anymore.
We're producerless. Travis is the producer. What are we playing? What are you talking about we playing? We ain't playing. We've been having some problems. Now, hopefully, they are rectified.
That's what I get for saying the technical difficulties are fixed.
Whew.
Oh, dang.
I'm just glad it all worked out, Travis, and you didn't have to kill anybody.
Yeah. Who's got a drink?
I know who does. SOB does.
Yeah, boy. All right, now we got those glitches out of the way. This first good old segment we just had. We're going to take a short break. We come back, we've got to talk about some sad news. This week has sucked.
Can't you edit out all this awry and use that as our segment? No, you got to do a countdown. I get it.
Yeah, we'd have to restart the whole thing. You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company, here on 93.9 The Duck. All right, guys, welcome back to Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company, here on 93.9 The Duck, episode, I don't even know, 382. 382. Right here in Studio 11. We're here.
I'm here. I am.
We're out here. That's Tooth.
Hey.
That's me, the Travis Reed.
Hey.
Right here. Man, what a week it's been already, baby.
Well, it's been rough.
First, we get the news, Theo Huxtable, Malcolm Jamal Warner drowning. I hadn't heard the particulars about it. Hate that, because kids our age, we grew up with Theo. He was our guy. We always felt bad when he got in trouble.
Wasn't he a bass player?
Yes.
He slapped the bass.
He did slap the bass. But we, like I said, we grew up with him. He was like our brother. When he got in trouble, you felt like you got in trouble on the show. He was just very relatable. Because he had that friend, Cockroach.
Cockroach.
Everybody had a friend like Cockroach, too.
Absolutely.
You were him.
I mean,
wait a minute. That's not right.
I don't think that's correct.
No, it's not. You're like Eddie Haskell.
That I've had my whole life. I've been given. Yeah, I can take that one. I'll take that one.
You know, Johnny got that a lot too.
I can
He has
totally see that. I'll tell you who was like cockroach.
Who's that?
Boner.
Yes.
Growing pains.
Yes.
Boner was like cockroach.
He was.
He was Seaver's
Yes.
buddy.
Um,
Kirk Cameron. Mikey.
yeah, Mikey.
And then Ben. And what was Tracy Gold's name?
I can't remember.
Somebody will.
Dang it.
Thanks.
Where's Jimmy Newton at? He's the Google guy.
Thank goodness you can hear us. Hello, Marie.
Yeah, man. And Theo was such like he always seemed like a good guy. You know what I mean? Like, hate that's he was 54, I think, so wasn't that old.
He wasn't very old in the grand scheme of ages.
Yeah, no. That was definitely sad. And then,
Man, when Ozzy, listen, that tore me up a little bit.
dude, that was rough, man.
Like, I know how my dad showed me Black Sabbath and showed me Ozzy, and he was a fan. So, like, when Bones said he raised, like, many generations, he really did.
Yeah.
Ozzy was a part of a lot of different childhoods and youths and teenagers and adults alike.
Yeah, and like, you know, like parents, our generation, or our generation's parents is a better way to say it. They kind of grew up on Sabbath.
The boomers.
Yeah, the boomers. They grew up on Sabbath, so that's kind of how they got introduced to him. And then early 80s Ozzy, they were like, oh, yeah, here we go. Some of us got early, you know, or late 70s, early 80s Ozzy. Most of us were mid to late 80s, early 90s Ozzy, which was fantastic. You know, we really didn't get to appreciate the Randy Rhoads era as much as our parents did. But it was Ozzy.
Well, I got to appreciate it because of my love of music. Like, I didn't get to live it while it was happening,
Yeah, that's
but
what
I
I mean.
feel like I lived it because Ozzy was still doing music.
Mm-hmm.
It made it feel relevant.
Yeah.
Does that make good
Yeah, oh, yeah.
sense?
Because, like, when I was a kid, I didn't know Ozzy. I knew Ozzy. I didn't know he was in Black Sabbath until I was probably, I don't know, 12, 13. No idea. And then Bones introduced me to Randy Rhoads. He's like, dude, you need to listen to them. You know, this song. Yes. He said, well, that's a guitar player that'll never be matched against Randy Rhoads. These kind of give me the gospel of him, and I'm like, oh, goodness. So I go back and listen to the songs, and now, you know, internet came in. I could go back and watch videos, and I'm just like, oh, my gosh. Like, that guy is unbelievable. You know, Zach Wilde is fantastic. Jake Ely was fantastic.
Tom.
Huh?
Tom.
Good. But sad, man.
I can't ever say his last name right. Iommi?
Tony Iommi?
Yeah.
Yeah, Iommi.
That's why I kept saying Tony.
Yeah, Tony.
Hi, Tony. See, I'll do it again. Watch this. Tony.
Iommi.
Well, I was saying Tony.
I know, now
Oh,
saying
you said
Iommi.
Iommi.
Yeah.
What do I owe you?
A lot.
They did a video with him though, like an after Ozzy's death. He's been behind the camera.
Oh, I hadn't seen that yet.
Yeah. Because he played guitar for Ozzy. In case you didn't know,
Yeah, Black Sabbath.
I'm just letting you know.
Yeah, I knew. Yeah, it was Black Sabbath.
Yeah, but he's done things like for real. He has played some guitar, like some live stuff, like
Yeah.
not as Sabbath, but for Ozzy.
Yeah, I get you.
That's all I meant.
I get you.
Do you know?
What are you trying to say?
Do you know what I'm saying?
What are you trying to say?
Exactly.
Yes.
Hi, Josh. Hello, Josh.
Also, like,
Mr. Josh.
it kind of introduced. He was kind of like our generation's introduction to like a little harder rock, a little not. I'd call him rocker. I wouldn't call him heavy metal. I don't want to get in all the genres, but it kind of introduced us to a different style of rock. We're like, oh, what is this guy? And
Thank
then
you.
when we were kids, you heard the rumors about biting off
The head of the bat
and you're like, oh, this
and
dude-
the ant line.
yeah, dude, that was wild. I mean, you know,
Wild times, man. And
Just-
he made it to 76.
yeah, it's actually a miracle. Like it's a Christmas miracle.
Charlie, it's not tiger's blood. It's
odd.
It's Aussie bat blood. That's what
Yes.
you need.
Yes.
Did you see Josh is watching from the Holly and Josh show?
I did. What's up, Josh? I don't have my phone because we're having using it as a camera.
That's why I'm telling you about it, because he's from the Holly and Josh show.
Oh, so it's a Josh and Holly show.
Whatever.
Yeah. Mornings,
With Holly and Josh.
Josh and Holly.
Yeah, whatever.
Yeah, it is what it is. Did you watch any of his farewell concert? Did you?
Bro, I've watched the videos that I've seen, on the social medias from the little snippets, and I've seen the money that raised for Parkinson's, and
190 million, bro.
that's amazing.
And he didn't keep any of it.
Well, no.
That is. I mean, he probably got more than that, but at the same time, though, I mean, that's big. And I felt like the chair, custom built chair, was cool. Like you couldn't have him sitting out there in like a bag chair or just a regular recliner or nothing like that. It was a big bat throne, you know what I mean? And to see him try, he wanted to stand up so dadgum bad, dude, and that pulled at them heartstrings, man.
It was, that was rough.
And
You talked about that today, and I went back and looked at a couple. I was like, dang. Yeah. So, Jim?
Him trying to stand up was just horrible. But I'm glad he tried because you could tell the passion was still there. He's like, that's Ozzy. He wants to get up and have a good time with all these folks in here. So you're like, oh man, it's still there. But when he sang "Mama, I'm Coming Home," man, pollen count was so high inside of my house when I watched that video.
Your allergies were up.
It was bad.
Eyes was watering and whatnot.
It was bad. It tore Miss Jill up at work.
She was upset about it. But like I said, man, she correlated a lot of her life with, like, she grew up listening to Ozzy, been to several concerts for Ozzy. Like, that's a big thing for her.
Yeah, and she's about, and I'm not saying she's up, that's about the age that they were in the heyday, the thick of things for Ozzy. They got to.
She was alive when Sabbath was Sabbath.
Yeah, and then got to see Ozzy come out of that to this global superstar, and all the wild stories. It was, and there's probably a lot of folks like that were just hurt. I told Hope, my daughter, she's 19. I text her, hey, Ozzy passed away, and she's like, don't tell me that. Please don't tell me that. So she was sad because I got to see him twice. Consider myself very lucky to be able to see him. One of them, the first time was in 96, 97. Before Ozfest was Ozfest. It was like them, Sepultura, Black Label, and Biohazard. Good show. Dang good show.
I went to Louder Than Life. I want to say it was 2017-ish.
Mm-hmm.
And he was at Louder Than Life.
Good show. That's Ozzy.
It was Ozzy, man.
Yeah.
So of course,
Yeah. That's
at least I can say, hey, I've witnessed.
Like we can say, like Motley Crue's not Motley Crue anymore. You know what I mean? It's not. I mean, John, and I don't mean with Mick not being there. To me it hurts it because he's a staple.
Staple.
John Five is a fantastic guitar player, one of the best in the world, hands down. But Vince just, and I still like Vince, but he ain't got it, man. He just can't remember the words.
Yeah.
It's not Motley Crue, but like
you see those videos, and you're like, what is that? And that's really what he's doing. Like, he's just mumbling.
That's it. It's like me up there doing it. It's not the same. But Ozzy being in that state's a little different than Vince Neil being in that state because you give him a pass because it's Ozzy.
Well, yeah.
And he's 106 years old.
He's a little bit older than Vince Neil.
I'd say 20-ish years.
Probably about 20-ish years. At least 15.
Oh, yeah. For sure. So, yeah, man, that hit hard, dude. You're like, because you don't think he's one of those ones where you just don't think about him dying.
Look, we talked about Malcolm, and he's 54, 56, whatever. Mm-hmm. And I was like, man, that's really not that old. Well, honestly, when you think about it, man, I'm being honest, man. It's maybe just my brain. But where I'm at now, when I look at 70s, it doesn't feel that old. Nope. 70 doesn't feel that old. 76 doesn't feel. 85, 86 feels old.
Yeah. Well, that customer we were talking to today said he's 71.
He said he was 71, and I was like, dude, you look maybe 55 to me, like what I think 55 to 60 looks like.
He was my Babe Ruth coach. So, honestly, we talked about it before, like with Bull's dad, Phil. I still think Phil is my Little League coach, and he's 45, 50 years old.
I still think my dad.
I do,
you know what I'm saying?
I do,
it's
too.
Like, and
my dad's younger than Gary, than the guy we were talking to today. But you're spot on. He's 71. He doesn't look at they were 55. I have people I graduated with. You probably have people you graduated with. They have more gray hair and less hair than him.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, it was crazy. So
I think Greg Jones looks about the same age as.
Yeah. Boy, you gray, ain't he?
He got a little gray, a little salt and pepper.
But yeah, it's Ozzy's just one of those ones you're just like, man, he ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere.
Keith Richards is still here. You know
Dude,
what I'm saying?
He's going to outlive them all.
How old is Keith Richards? I'm going to find that out.
Google that. I think he's 80.
He's gotta be. He's gotta be.
Yeah, it just, man, it ripped the heart out of all kinds of music lovers, and I tell you what was great was like the Osbournes, that show back in the day that come on MTV. When I say back in the day, but what, 20 years ago, 15 years ago, that introduced Ozzy to an entire different demographic. How old is he?
81.
81. Dude, and he ain't slowing down.
And truthfully, I want to be real for a minute. When he was like 65, he looked like he looks right now.
Yeah.
So maybe at 65, he looked a little rough for his age, but at 81, he looks really good. The picture I just saw, I was like, dang. I will say that was an experience. I got to see the Rolling Stones, and I got to see him before the drummer passed away. Charlie Watts.
Yeah. 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 So I was saying the Osbournes, that show, the MTV. Everybody loved that show. Everybody couldn't get enough of that show. I think that brought out Ozzy to a completely different demographic, different age group, and people probably went back and started listening to more Ozzy. You know, because I mean, even after that, I mean, you could go to almost any store at any mall and get an Ozzy hat. I had an Ozzy visor, Ozzy T-shirt. I have an Ozzy action figure somewhere in here.
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
He's up there somewhere. I can
No,
see.
That's the Elvis one.
He used to be up here.
Yeah, I had an Ozzy, Elvis, and an Angus Young.
Angus is still up there.
Is Angus up there?
I could have swore I saw him like
I
that.
can't see.
I can't tell.
I think on the end, that's either Angus or Elvis. I can't see. That's Elvis because the tag on the front. Anyway, but yeah, so Ozzy he truly become a global superstar after the Osbournes came on, because that show blew up, and it showed a side of Ozzy that
It like reignited his fame to a whole new era of like that. Like we talked, some of the people who know Ozzy know him from the Osbournes first.
Yeah, and then probably went back to his catalog and like, dang, this dude's got some good music here.
What was it? He did the song with somebody not too long back, and they were like, was it Post Malone?
This Post Malone.
And I don't know who this Ozzy guy is, but Post Malone's about to make him famous.
Yeah.
It was great.
Come on, man.
It was great.
Oh, jeez. People. Then we hit the trifecta today. Hulk Hogan, man.
Yeah, brother.
I got Megan just got me this shirt 2 days ago. Andre and Hogan.
I mean, they signed it long before 2 days ago.
Oh, yeah.
They didn't sign it because Andre's been gone a little while.
93.
Wow.
93. He was attending his dad's funeral in France. Had a heart attack. But yeah, the Hogan, that's another one, because when we were kids, everybody knew Hulk Hogan. Hulk Hogan was it. It don't matter if you liked wrestling, hated wrestling, you knew who Hulk Hogan was. There was no way around it. Cartoons, cereal, toys, TV,
Thunder
Cyndi
in
Lauper,
Paradise.
Thunder in Paradise, which I agree with you today. We're talking about that. That was a fun show.
What was the one where he's like a nanny? Mr.
Nanny, wasn't it?
Maybe it's Mr.
And
Nanny.
then there's Suburban Commando, No
Yeah.
Holds Barred.
No Holds Barred. What a
terrible movie.
terrible movie.
Yeah, but I got a shirt from it. Rip 'em, brother. And I had read some rumors where his former buddy, Bubba the Love Sponge, had said that he's in real bad health and he couldn't talk. He's had so many neck and back surgeries, he shrank like 3-4 inches.
Oh, wow.
And had trachea damage and he couldn't talk. So then the rumor was that Jimmy Hart said that he was really bad, and then he was in the hospital. Well, they called the ambulance at his house. So they said apparently a cardiac event. So whether it was or wasn't, it doesn't matter. This is one of those guys where you're like, it's Hulk Hogan. He's the incredible Hulk Hogan. He's not going anywhere. No matter steroids he did, and yeah, if you don't like him, he did make mistakes. I'm just talking about, I didn't know the guy, obviously, just from a pure entertainment standpoint when I was a kid. And then, he did Hogan Knows Best. That kind of did him a little favor, a little shine on him there at the end. But that made me about as sad as Ozzy. It didn't like affect my well-being, but it made me a little sad. I was a little down the dump, like, man, dadgum, you know. And Cohen just got to go to Hogan's Beat Shop that they opened up in Pigeon Forge
Like 2 days ago?
2 days ago. Went 2 days in a row. So first day he was a bad guy. He got all NWO stuff, and then the second day he went back and got the yellow and red. You know, he got the Hulkamania shirt, Hulkamania hat, and the sweatbands.
I bet he's glad he did.
He was tore up this morning.
I was going to say, he may not realize it, but I bet he's glad that he made that decision before. I got this before Hulk Hogan passed.
Yeah, absolutely. And I got to thinking, we were talking today, Levon, for my 40th birthday, got me a Hulkamania bandana autographed by Hulk Hogan. He bought it at the beach shop there in Clearwater, because Levon lives in Tampa, which is right down the road, about that far on the map. Got me that, and I'm like, dude, I know where it's at, so it's good, it's safe. You know, I looked at them on eBay today, and the ones that sold in the past 2 weeks were like $30, $40, $60. The ones that sold today were like $200 to $300. There's because me and Ben are into collecting cards. We work with Ben. He's our boss, Doss.
Boss Doss.
He was going through cards on the eBay, and there was a variant called the Kaboom. It's like a 101, $5,000. No, it's not even autographed, just a Kaboom. Some of the autographed ones are going for $2,500, $3,000, and there's some people that haven't updated their listing to match what everybody else is. So you can still get one for $200, $300, which is about normal.
If the Kaboom's $5,000, imagine if it was a Kaboom with an autograph. What would that be? For like 40, 50 grand, like 25 grand, you think? What?
I'd say you hit close to 10. That Kaboom, I think, is a 101. Now, most Kabooms are produced. I mean, there's not a lot, one per case. But
I strategically fumbled F words to cover up me almost saying the F word.
You did fantastic.
Just for the record.
Fantastic. Josh and Holly be proud of you. I did, however,
for
see.
For what it's worth.
I noticed. I wasn't going to sell it. I did notice this the other day on watching a reel or something, and this fan brought Hogan one of his original tank tops. I guess he bought it at an event. And it was from like 84. And there was some difference, a variant in the lettering or something on it. And Hogan picked it up. He's like, oh, brother, this is one of the first ones. He's like, these numbers are going to be wrong, but it'll be semi-close. He said, brother, that's a $5,000 tank top right there. Because there are only so many with that font or not a trademark or something in it that made it different. The brand, I can't recall. He said, if I sign it, he said, that'll be about 25 grand. And he's like, will you sign it for me? Hogan looks at him kind of like, no, bro. And he goes, absolutely, I'll sign it for you. And like, hey, dude, you're about to make some money on this. I will help you. You know, and I was like, dude, and there was a camera on him. But I thought that was cool because most people, the athletes and stuff, and I understand to a point, they don't want to sign a lot of stuff, especially for like adults. Like they'll sign kids stuff all day long. But if I go in with a Funko Pop and I'm chasing celebrities at the airport, they don't want to sign my stuff because they know I'm going to sell it. I'm probably not because I collect that stuff. They don't know that. And
well, that's what I was about to get at. Will you tell me, he may have already said it, I apologize if I overlooked it. Did the guy that was talking to him, had he possessed the shirt the whole time?
Yes.
So see, to me that changes, sorry to interrupt, but to me that changes Hulk Hogan's reaction.
Yeah.
I think had it been a guy who, let's say, was in his mid-20s, who had happened to have that same shirt, let's say he didn't have a backstory. Let's say he was just like, oh, no, I came across this shirt at a yard sale last week and spent $2 on it. And Hulk tells him the story that you just shared with me.
Mm-hmm.
When he asked him to sign it, Hogan might be like, nah, bro, I can't do that.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got the shirt. You should hold on to that. But the fact that this guy's had the shirt its entirety lets you know he's a true fan. He could have got rid of this a long time ago and has no interest in trying to get rid of it.
Years ago.
See what I mean?
Yeah.
So that might change, do you think?
That's a good point. You're probably right. I didn't think about it when I watched it, but now I'm replaying what the dude looked like. He looked our age or maybe a tad bit older, not like a lot. Like he looked 45, 50. So I want to say he said in the video, I've had this since 84, 85, and Hogan's like, brother, that's an original. You know what, how much this thing's worth? And he told him, he's like, if I sign it, it's worth X
Triple
amount.
that.
And he's like, you sign it? I was like, yeah, brother. I was like, dude, good on you. But you're probably right. He's probably like, man, this cat has held on to this thing since 84. And he's probably moved several times. I know how hard it is to keep up with stuff when you move. I've been here for 12, 13 years. But I moved within a couple years, a couple times. Bro, it was hard to keep up because I got a lot of memorabilia, autographs, this, that, and the other, collectibles. It's hard to keep up with it all, and you forget what you got. But this guy kept up with it. So, dude, you're talking 40 years of keeping up with something. That's like you said. That's a true fan.
Is I can at least with your knowledge, there's at least 5 baseball cards that I owned, even in the overpopulated era of the 80s, that I have seen be worth real money after being graded.
Mm-hmm.
And I know for a fact that I had some of these cards. So there was a Jim Abbott that I've seen that was worth well more than what I paid for the pack of cards. I didn't keep up with anything like that. I've had the entire Jackals band autograph and framed it and had a sentimental thing, but gave it away for sentimental reasons, and it's no longer even in existence probably. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I regret a lot of things I wish I'd have held on to. So for him to have held that for 20 years or so, that's huge.
Yeah, giant, man. Like, and it was, the video was a little dark, grainy, it wasn't like clear, like it was shot on like an Android, not an iPhone. Peasants. But
Yeah.
the shirt looked in pretty good shape for it to be 40 years old. And I've got some shirts in there from high school, 30 years. They look okay-ish. I mean, they're decent. I mean, there's not like a bunch of holes and stuff like my sweatshirt, yes, but that is Tommy Hilfiger baseball jersey. It's in really good shape. But this thing, to be 40, I was like, man, this guy really took care of this, and I was glad Hogan signed it for him. And
Most people who keep clothes for 20 years, honestly, think about this. There's mothballs related or there's bug holes eating through them.
Yeah, oh yeah. You're right. But we'll touch on that. We're going to take another break. We'll touch on this a little bit. Then we're going to move on. We're going to maybe talk about, celebrity deaths. We've done it before. Which ones affected us. Let us know which ones affected you. Joey Fletcher, he's here to party. And then we got some, we're going to have a Common John update, by the way.
I like Common John.
I do too. You got to go.
I was there recently.
We're going to talk about that during that Common John update. We're going to have lunchtime theater. We're going to have music of the week. Traps Talk's going to be a good one. I think it'll be good. And then we're going to try to touch on some a ridiculous movie list Tooth and I came across at work. We probably need
It's
to.
goofy.
It's
Some
ridiculous. Yeah, I agree. You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck. All right, guys, welcome back to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck. It's episode 382. It's Tooth. It's me, the Travis Reed. We were talking about the untimely celebrity deaths this past week. There's another one, a composer, a flugelhorn player.
Mangione.
Chuck.
Yeah, Mangione.
Yeah, he passed away as well. Just found out today, one of his songs was the open for the Daytona 500 from 80 to 83 on CBS.
I did not know that.
Yeah, I saw it on Twitter earlier, or X. But yeah, Hulk Hogan's passing and Ozzy's was, even Malcolm Jamal Warner's, was all tragic and, put you down the dumps for a bit, makes you a little sad, and then realize how short life is, how precious it is, and all those people are entertainers. Whenever, I never personally met any of them. I've been in the same room as Hulk Hogan. I was closer to him than I was Michael
I was
Jordan.
about to ask, is it like being with Jordan?
Yeah, I saw a fan attack him at Starcade 1997 at the Municipal Auditorium.
Like a ceiling fan or
No, I was oscillating.
oscillating?
Yeah. Now, a fan jumped in the ring there in the main event. He was wrestling.
Oh, like a spectator.
Yeah. He was wrestling Roddy Piper.
I remember him.
He kicked that dude's lungs through his spine. And if you go back and watch it now, like on the WWE Network on Peacock, they cut it out. And if you rented the tape back in the day, yes, I said tape, VHS tape.
VHS.
Yeah. They cut it out as well. But on YouTube, you can find the wild feat where somebody had videotaped it, the pay-per-view, and put it on there. They got the best of it. But yeah, it just, man, sad times.
You
And
mean
that-
they both jumped in on the fan?
Well, he threw him out, and then Ted, Million Dollar Man, got a hold of him.
Ted DiBiase.
Now, there was one, the sidebar. I think it was Jericho and Triple H were wrestling, and a fan jumped in, and Triple H, quote, broke character because he was wrestling Jericho. Dude attacked Jericho. Jericho started waylaying on him, and then here come Triple H started waylaying on him. So he's fighting Jericho, then he starts fighting the fan. Because I promise you, when a spectator jumps in the ring and attacks wrestlers, they get excited because they can hit you. They don't have to pull punches, and they're not going to get in trouble. So don't do it.
They're about to mess you. As Billy Bob Thornton says on the new commercial, they're going to open a can of whoop up.
Whoop up.
That's what he says.
Whoop up.
It's a commercial on the television.
Whoop
He
up.
says they open a can of whoop up. And I laugh and think, could we not have done better?
I think we could have.
We're trying to get this landman persona. I think it might be a T-Mobile.
Okay. Well, thanks, Tim. That's what we're using.
It's them or Sprint. It's one of the. I think it's T-Mobile.
That's what we're using right now. It's working great.
Well, Billy Bob Thornton said they opened a can of whoop up.
Can of whoop up. So yeah, sad. And I tell you what, scrolling Facebook today and seeing all the I don't want to call them non-wrestling fans, but a lot of people you wouldn't think were wrestling fans that knew who Hogan was. I mean, a lot of people posting about it today. I'm like, man, that just shows you how far his reach was, and Ozzy as well, dude. It was my timeline on X was nothing but Ozzy the other night, nothing but Ozzy. The day that Theo passed away, tons of it. Not as much as like Ozzy and Hogan, but still a ton, because I think there was a lot of respect for that character in that TV show. But it was just flooded with people. I'm like, how did they watched wrestling? They knew who Hulk Hogan was, but then I got to think they're my age. That was our childhood. That was on the TV in our childhood. So it affected other people more than others, for sure. And we were talking today about some of our celebrity deaths that affected us. And I'm sure we spoke on it on the show prior. One of mine was, and we did the show the day of when Prince passed away, the day after. But Prince was one of mine. It's been a long time ago. Obviously, we've been doing this almost 10 years. Prince was a rough one for sure.
I was a young child, and I really believe it's because of how this happened that I remember it the way I do. But my mom got me out of bed. Had it not been one of those, like, where somebody got me out of bed, like, past my bedtime, I don't think it would have resonated with me then the way it did, and now the way it did. But Michael Landon's passing. My mom gets me out of bed. Hey, come in here. We sit down. Michael Landon's passed away. We're sitting there watching the news together. And, dude, that was when Highway to Heaven was popular. We watched reruns of Little House all the time.
If you went to your grandma's house in summer, you watched some Little House. I'm sorry.
We watched it at the house with my mama.
Okay.
Like, my mom would get up on Saturday mornings, and we'd start cleaning house. She'd let me watch Pee Wee Herman's Playhouse. And then we'd clean house a little bit. You go right into Krusty every time.
Every time.
You start out Pee Wee and go right into Krusty.
Just make it my own.
But yeah, man, we would watch reruns of Little House in the afternoons, and we'd watch Highway to Heaven when it come. I used to remember it, reruns. It would come on WGN while it was still a popular show.
Yeah.
And like I said, that was my first celebrity death memory, was waking up in the middle of the night. Hey, son, come in here. Michael Landon's passed away.
My first one that I remember, and the only reason I do is because her last name was Reed. It was Donna Reed. because my aunt's name was Donna Reed.
Donna Reed.
You know, the Donna Reed Show, which
Donna
I
Reed
got
Show.
to watch on Nick at Night back when I was a kid. It was good. It was a good little show. I liked it, but that was the first one I remember. It didn't like affect me. That's just I remember that one. But Prince definitely was. We were talking today at work. Robin Williams was a pretty tough one, just because you didn't see his. I didn't see his struggles when he would post things or be interviewed. That was pretty. Another one that got me too. Richard Dawson from Family Feud. I didn't care for that. And then Ray Combs committed suicide. Family Feud.
Family Feud.
That because he took his spot. I'm like, oh God, Richard
It
Dawson.
was
you
like
know?
there was a curse there for a little while.
Yeah, for sure.
A lot of people our age, especially my age and up, probably not very many below my age, and probably very few in my age group, but this next couple years, and for me, I remember it very, very vividly, but the Challenger explosion was huge
Yep.
and resonated with me.
You know, I don't remember watching that at school. Apparently we did, but I don't recall watching it because most, and I did go to North Coffee, and we probably didn't have cable or even an antenna. I don't remember watching that at school.
Well, I know I didn't watch it at school because I wasn't in
You weren't in
school
school.
yet. I do know that I watched it with my mom
Yeah.
on the TV.
Yeah, I remember the day, watching the news that evening, but I don't remember. Was it maybe been a good thing? I'd have to watch that. That was pretty horrific. Another one, not for me so much. It was for me so much, but not as like you're only just a few years behind me. But Kurt Cobain,
Huge.
your group and your age group,
Huge.
dude, that was your age then was my age when I started getting into, Metallica, AC/DC, Ozzy, Motley Crue. So fast forward a couple years, that's when Nirvana hit, and that's when y'all were into music, but that's when you really got into your own.
So
And he was like a voice of
grunge,
y'all.
that's for us is really where it opened the door. Yes, he was yes, we had Soundgarden and Pearl Jam and Nirvana, and they were all very, very similar starting out bands, but for whatever reason, that was the one that for us, that generation, it was the one that changed music a little bit and took us out of, hey dude, I love hair metal. I was into Metallica, not the way I got to be into Metallica after Nirvana, but I was into Metallica before Nirvana. But Nirvana, for me, it opened that doorway even more so to get further into Metallica's previous stuff and follow them further. I don't know. It definitely affected. I remember 100% VHS recording MTV all day long. Boop. Push both buttons. MTV recorded all. Kurt Loder was VJ back then. He did news pretty much strictly. I shouldn't have said VJ. He was the news guy. But yes, Kurt Loder broadcasting all day. Ricky Rockman. Just everybody throughout the day. I had it recorded, and it was just constant. The Unplugged in New York, they played it that very night. Like, dude, it was big for us.
Yeah, it was
Huge for us.
For your and I feel weird saying your generation because you're, like I said earlier, you're not that much younger than me.
But still,
there's a gap, and that death for your generation seemed really. I don't know what something clicked with him with your generation. I don't know what it was because it didn't click with me. It didn't click with Bradley so much. Like guys, mine and Bradley's age, or Eli or anybody like that. But it clicked and it hurt. Like I saw it at school, I saw it at the ball field, I saw it everywhere. That it hurt your.
it was
your
detrimental
group.
to we were coming into our own, and that was part of that music scene,
Yeah.
and Nirvana itself was part of us coming into our own.
Yeah.
That was us having something that was ours. It wasn't our parents' music. It wasn't bands that had been around since before we were born. It was ours.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that is part of that correlation, and the people that connected with that music, the grunge, the freaks, the whatever you wanted to call us, the alternative, those guys connected with that music deeper than any other.
Yeah, it was weird. And not in a bad way. It's just like, wow, these guys.
To see how deep it affected them
Yeah.
was.
And news about music. Music was more readily. It was getting more readily available during that time as well. MTV was still playing music. They weren't doing shows.
We witnessed the demise of MTV happen.
Yeah,
We watched that happen.
That's a sad death too,
Like,
for sure.
I loved The Real World and I loved Road Rules in the beginning, but those kinds of shows and their popularity ruined MTV.
Mm-hmm.
I miss 120 Minutes.
Yeah,
I miss
too.
Headbangers Ball.
Ah,
I
yes.
miss there was a lot of cool shows throughout the day that were countdowns that would play videos.
Yeah.
And I remember waiting for specific videos.
Oh yeah.
And if you did it right, you know what time of day it's going to come on.
Yes.
If you play your cards right. And there's a lot of times where I was wanting to record one because I liked the video. Or, I don't know, man. It's just that we watched the demise. People a little older than us, and I know we've got our gap, but I still want to say just maybe a little above you, watched MTV start, like for real start in 81, and had got to watch its whole demise.
Yep.
And I know it's still a channel, and they've got MTV2 and MTV this,
Yeah,
but
it
they
ain't
all
same.
do the same crap.
Yeah, it ain't same. And I'll tell you, lost it.
Sorry.
That's all right. It happens. It happens when you get old. You forget. You're like, oh, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say this, and then you forget what you're gonna
CRS,
say.
man.
Oh, dude, it's horrible. It's so bad. But you know, it's tragic. You know, like Lane Staley was another one.
Chris Cornell,
Chris Cornell was. You know, that was recently.
Lincoln Park,
Chester
Chester
Bennington.
Bennington.
Is it Bennington or Benningfield? Bennington. That's right. Wilberries or Wilberries?
We're not
Let's
doing
start that fight
We're not
again.
doing that.
I had to edit that part of that show that night. That was great.
But I was right. That's all I know.
I should have left it in there.
I'm right.
That way there was proof you were right.
I've pulled it up too. I've looked it up and showed everybody. Look, man, it's not the mulberries.
I didn't say Wilberries. I said I put an A in there.
Yeah, but whatever.
See, you're not even right now.
It's Wilburys.
Yeah, we got in a fight. It was great. Well, you didn't.
Did I leave that night?
Yeah, you said I'm just taking my ball and going home.
I did leave that night.
Yeah.
Y'all thought I was going to come back in. Was Joe here?
Yeah.
That was the night.
Well,
Joe.
we were like, all right, he's just gonna get a pack of smokes and he'll come back. He went to go get some milk and never come back.
I mean, it was like a step kid.
He showed up back up next week like, hey man,
Like
what's
nothing
going on?
happened.
No, what's going on? Like, hey, I thought we got divorced. What happened?
Oh man, I just needed a break. it's Wilburys.
I'm not coming back in here till you admit it's Wilberries.
Good times.
Oh man, fun times. We endured it, man. We almost got 10 years in the books.
I'm trying to get to 10 before I retire.
18 more shows. We'll be at episode 400. Isn't that crazy?
Does that fall around the same time as the 10 years?
I'm trying to work it out there. It will be.
That'd be cool.
That would be awesome. That'd be awesome. All right, guys, we're going to take a break. We come back, got your Common John update for the week. We got Tooth's Common John update. He got to go. I did not get to go. I've been super busy. We've had cheering and ball games and all kinds of stuff, and I got my steering wheel set up, and I'm playing
Gran Turismo.
Gran Turismo. So that's been a good time.
There was an update today.
There was an update today.
1.61, I think.
1.61. So we come back. We're going to talk about that. We got music of the week, lunchtime theater, a little bit of Travis talk, then some ridiculous top list if we can get to it. You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Doug. Hey, you're back.
Back to the front. Back to the front. You will die when I say.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck. It's episode 382. That's Tooth. That's me, the Travis Reed. It's now time for your Common John update. Tooth, you've got a Common John Tooth update. You went and patronized their business. Tell me about it. You ain't got to go in a little bit. Tell me all about it.
I'm gonna tell you right now.
Oh, he's fired up. Boys
I'm gonna
and
tell you
girls.
right now. It's been a hot minute since I got to be at the Common John, to be a patron of the Common John, but I did get to go a couple times here more recently, and this past Friday was a really good experience. We had started the night out planning to go see Jed Harrelson in Shelbyville at the Bedford County Fair, and right as we were trying to park our cars, Bubba, I mean, the bottom fell out. And I was like, look, it's probably going to stop, and it probably did, but I'm not walking through any kind of mud, and I'm not parking my car in some mud, so let's just get out of here. And Kim agreed, so we left and went to Chili's. Whilst at Chili's, a friend of ours, Amy, calls and wants us to come to Common John, so we do. And we get there, and she's hanging out, and Kim sees her, and they start talking. And I walk up to the counter, and lo and behold, do you know what they're doing?
What?
You can get, it's a limited menu, but you can get mixed drinks or a little bit of whiskey drink. Like, you know, I like the whiskey.
You do like a whiskey?
I think they might have even had something fancy back there, like a Weller or something. But I got some Jack and Coke. They got soda right there on tap, you know, fountain sodas right there, and you get your Jack and Cokes. Well, now let's just change the game for me. I was the DD all the time.
Always.
I was the guy. Well, now we're going to have to take turns because I like to drink, but I like to drink whiskey. Candy is dandy, but liquor is quicker. You know what I mean? So, yeah. Now, that being said, bump into Johnny, hang out with him, which was fun. We had it was fun to hang out with. He had a good talk with us, and he was being funny, and good old-fashioned Johnny. Bull, hanging out with him. We were sitting behind the stage, and there was a young lady, and I would have to go look up her name to get it right, but she was phenomenal. She was a vocalist. She played guitar. She was phenomenal. She had crowd engagement. There was a bunch of kids there, and she was very interactive with the children, which was awesome. She had a wonderful voice. I think she was 19. No, she was drinking, so she might have been 20, a little over 21. But she was wonderful. The environment, the atmosphere, there were lots of people there. Saw David Bradley, saw the Peckinpahs. I love seeing them out. Justin, Matt's friend that I met through Matt, Justin Ohm, I think, that I finally remembered his name on my own. It was great. Saw him out. It was just a good night, man. We really enjoyed the crowd. They've got a lot of good things and new things on the menu at Common John.
What'd you have?
Dude, I don't even think I ate because I ate at Chili's.
Oh, you ate at Chili's. Yeah,
I
that's
had
right.
Jack and Coke.
Yeah, Jack and Coke. Well,
Yeah,
you had Greg Jones supper.
I had a Greg Jones supper. That's
Yeah,
what I
you
like
did.
to call it. I drunk my dinner.
So, yeah, that was always the good thing about Tooth going to Common John. We talked about it when we heard the rumor that they was going to have a little whiskey. Tooth's like, we may have to change the game here on me being the DD because you'd always guarantee if you're there and Tooth's there, hey, I can get boogered up. I got to ride home
I'll take you home.
because you ain't drinking and driving ever again.
No.
Not doing it.
2012, guys. Lesson learned. I didn't kill anybody. I didn't have a wreck or anything like that, but it opened my eyes to the fact, you know what, even if I think I'm okay, I shouldn't have been speeding. I mean, the guy told me I'd have been at home if I hadn't been speeding, and I get that, but I was. So alcohol does affect your judgment because I probably wouldn't have been speeding if I wouldn't have been drinking.
That's right.
And it just, look, man, I opened my eyes immediately and said, you know what? This could have been me in an accident. This could have been a whole lot worse. What does it really cost me to not drink and drive? Nothing. Nothing at all.
Nothing at all. Still have a good time.
So
you got the Jack and Coke, good pour, good mix?
absolutely, man. I cannot complain in any capacity.
Heck yeah. That's a game changer right there.
100%.
Because there are several people that I've talked to, like, man, they got any whiskey up there? No. Any mixed drinks? No. And now they do.
They got wine there now.
Man, I'm telling you what. And the new menu items, well, I can't wait to get that meatball sub.
You need to try it.
I want to so bad. But yeah, so if you guys haven't been to Common John, you got even more of a reason to go now.
Macintosh was there. I forgot I saw
Justin
Macintosh
Mack.
and his friend Jay Nagadula.
I know Jay Nagadula.
Remind me, if I hadn't told you, to tell you the story that I cannot share on air at all on Justin's arrival and how I was able to say, yes, that's definitely Justin.
Okay.
That's the story.
I like to hear that. We got a ticketed event coming up in September, Saturday, September 6th, 6:30. The Creekers with Job Fortner playing at Common John Brewing Company. $15 ticket.
I hate to jump in, but that's going to be a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Like, hear me out, audience. If you can catch a show and you're into music that's great, I suggest you guys pay the money and check that day out because it's going to be a good time. It's going to be good music. If you want to go have some fun and listen to great music, that's going to be a good time.
Yeah, so your fault if you don't show up.
Yeah, it's all your fault.
They got the mess hall is bringing it, man, with his new menu items in the club. Get that out. Hard Day's Night bologna and cheese sandwich.
Comfortably numb, bro. Hot dog with bacon and beer cheese. That's me.
Look here. You ain't going wrong with that. And what I like, Southern Shame, 2 hot dogs, no chips. Okay, you know what that is? That's if you've had just a little bit too much drink, and that right there will get you back right.
Yeah.
Get you back right,
Well,
get something on your stomach.
I'd like to have the Southern Shame HD, which is 2 of those comfortably numb side by side.
Southern Shame HD.
We can call it a Dilaudid. We can call it a Microdots, whatever you want to call it. I just want 2 comfortably numbs.
I like that HD.
We call it a coma. Hey, let me get that coma.
Let me get that coma.
Let me get that coma.
Yeah. Hard Day's Night, man. Good old-fashioned bologna and cheese sandwich. Boy. Soon to be world famous.
Man, I miss him.
Yeah, me too.
What else we got going on, though?
Oh, man, let's see what we got here. That was last weekend. My keyboard isn't working, so I can't type.
Was that Friday night?
That was Friday night.
So that's her name. Her name is Kaylin Cole, and she was awesome. Awesome. That was Saturday night. What night did I go?
Saturday night.
Okay. See?
Yeah.
I'm crazy. It was Saturday night that I tried to go.
What's wrong with you?
I don't know.
You got problems.
Yeah, so anyway, Saturday night's when we tried to go. Are you sure?
That's what it.
No,
No,
man.
I'm not sure.
I was the 17th. We were the 17th that we tried to go, so that's not who I saw.
Okay.
I could have swore the girl I saw was blonde.
Was it her?
Nope, you're right. It was the 18th. The 18th was Friday.
Was that her right there on the stage?
Yeah, that's her.
Yeah, that was Kaylin Cole.
She was outside.
Oh, that was probably a prior.
Okay, I was going to say she was outside, I promise.
Yeah, okay. Well, that's fine.
Because you know how I know?
Huh.
Because that's what we said.
Well,
And we were on the stage side behind her.
the post said ready for Friday yet.
And that's the night that's what I'm saying. It was July 18th,
Yeah,
Friday
so-
night. It was the night we went to Common John and the night we went to try to see Jed because he was playing the Bedford County Fair.
So I blame Bull. He got the thing wrong on the socials.
Yeah, he wrote Saturday, July 18th. He meant Friday, July 18th.
Way to go, Bull.
So yeah, Kaylin Cole, and she
wrong
was
with you?
phenomenal.
What's wrong? Didn't we
But she was definitely blonde, not dark-headed.
Yeah. Didn't we teach you better than that, bro? Come on. Don't forget the last beer fest on earth, possibly, coming up at Common John Brewing Company, September 20th on a Saturday. If you've never been to one, I highly suggest you go if you like craft beer. They do have home brews. That is my favorite part of
Beer Fest.
100%. So I don't know what you're thinking if you hadn't got your ticket yet.
If you like drinking beer,
Yeah,
then you should attend Beer Fest.
absolutely.
And if you need a designated driver, call Tooth. Because
Yes.
it's not called Whiskey Fest.
That's right.
It's called Beer Fest.
But they'll still have whiskey on the inside. You're
Yeah,
in trouble.
Well,
You're in
don't
trouble.
call Tooth.
Saturday, August 2nd, free show, Virgil T and Uncle Tom's Band. If you have not seen Virgil Ashe play at Common John or Beans Creek, you're missing out. This guy he's great. Love his versions of songs, the covers he does. Just a good time. I can listen to that man sing the phone book to me. Love him. So that's coming up August the 2nd. That will be
Saturday.
that's Saturday. We'll be at
We're going to see Jed Harrelson
See
at
Jed.
the Vinyl Lounge on Saturday, August 2nd.
Jed. Here
For
we
a
go.
good show.
Great Balls of Fire. Meatballs. I've been looking for this thing on their daggum Facebook page. That
Man,
looks like a good
do you know
meatball
how good
sub.
that is?
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna tell you.
Tell me.
Delicious.
I think so.
No, I'm telling you.
So, ladies and gentlemen, get out to Common John Brewer Company. Great, friendly staff, great, friendly owners, relaxed environment, kid-friendly, pet-friendly outside. Always great music. Wednesday night, you got Singo. If you never played Singo, you'll get addicted. You'll get hooked. It is so much fun. It's musical bingo. Thursday night, you got karaoke with Sugar Shane with Back Porch Productions. If you ever fancy yourself a rock star, go check it out. Go sing some karaoke. Friday night, Saturday night, you got live music one night. You got Crack Up Comedy the next. Every Sunday, you got Charlie Allen. What are you waiting for? No excuses. No excuses.
That I know.
See
what I did there?
See what you did there. Oh, you're clever.
No excuses that I know.
You're so clever. You know that?
Yeah.
So clever.
Man,
So there's your Common John update for this week. Get out there. Come see us. Tell them the Joes sent you. Order a tooth, and you'll be surprised at what you get.
you will now, dude. It's not the same. I'm telling you. You quit telling people that because
I want to see if they know. They need to know.
nobody knows.
Well, we get done with this, we're going to go tell them.
Man, okay. Write them a letter.
Yeah, all capital letters.
Capitalized.
I ain't messing with this stuff. You hear me, hon?
I'm a founder.
No.
I'm not a founder.
No, we're not.
I'm not a founder.
That's cool, Luke. All right, guys, take another break. We come back. We got Lunchtime Theater. Tooth's got a music of the week dialed up for us. A little bit of Travis talk and then some ridiculous TV list. Stupid. You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck. All right, guys, welcome back to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck, episode 382. That would be a tooth. This would be the Travis Reed, and this is the time for Lunchtime Theater. Tooth, what have you been perusing on the old boob tube lately, buddy?
Man,
Not much, huh?
no, man.
Me
I've been
neither.
racing.
Me too.
We did watch, we caught up on Stick, the Owen Wilson show
Yeah,
on Apple
on
TV.
Apple.
I like it. A lot, actually. I think it's a cool show. Outside of that, bro, I can't tell you that we've really watched anything. Family and I did a little family activity.
Yeah.
You know, Caitlin's at home and Elise is at home, so we had a little family activity the other night, and it opened a doorway. But you may or may not remember that my children and I have come up together on the Fast and the Furious.
Mm-hmm.
No, they weren't necessarily there for the first one, but when they were old enough, we started with the first one and watched it to wherever the new one that was coming out was, and went to the movies and saw that, and so on and so forth, up through 7 or 8 together. Like it's been a family thing. Elise, Alexis, Caitlin, all of us, and they love it. So the other night we started Fast 1. Of course, I've got all of them. So
Of course you do.
we started Fast 1, and we started watching it, and then throughout the week, her and Elise have had watch parties at night where I think they're up to 6 maybe.
Heck yeah.
So, yeah, that was fun.
Yeah, I didn't
Just
go
a
back. and watch-
throwback.
I've not watched that in a long
The
long
original
time.
one's a great one.
I myself, I've not watched a lot either. Megan and I were going to have movie night the other night, and we watched movie trailers for 2 hours.
You told me about this.
Yeah, that's fun.
Remind me to tell you about something that I haven't watched yet, but I recommend us all watching.
Do it.
Billy Joel has a new thing out. It's on HBO Max. You
Yes.
can watch it on some other places, but it's on HBO Max for sure. And when we saw the trailer for it, like the preview, it was before it was released.
Right.
And Kim and I we're watching that. Well, I've caught a couple little tidbits of people's reviews. Watch it. I'm watching it. I can't wait. Like, I'm excited to watch it. I'm looking forward to watching it. For me, Billy Joel was a big part of my childhood. I loved Billy Joel.
Yes.
Like, obviously, there's people a little older than me that got to experience him a little earlier than I got to start, but I got to start in the Uptown Girl era and work my way backwards and then go forwards. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So there's nothing I'm missing, so I can't wait to watch this. I'm
Oh, yeah.
excited, and I just wanted to bring it
I
up.
think it'll be great. We watched something. I don't
John
remember.
B. didn't.
What up, John B? I'm like you, dude. I've been doing, got the wheel and pedal set up, been playing Gran Turismo 7, trying to beat two. We have this thing where you can do these circuits, and you can compete. If your friend's on the PlayStation, you compete against each other's time. You're not necessarily racing them per se, but you're racing their time.
Yeah, it just so happens when you enter the circuit, if your friend has already done that circuit, each sector will show his time.
Yeah. So
Friends ranking.
we're going back and forth trying to beat each other's time. It's a good, healthy, fun competition.
Yeah, it's not about trying to be better necessarily more than for 5 minutes, but it's to motivate each other to continue to get better.
Yeah.
And it really works.
It does. It really, because I told Tooth, hey, man, beat your time at Daytona Road Course. Hey, while you're at it, try this little trick I did last night. It helped me. It might help you. Said it helped him a little bit, and he destroyed my time.
We had been playing back and forth, and it's like tenths of a second, thousandths of a second, hundredths of a second, whatever, you know. And in the grand scheme of racing, a half a second's a long time.
Yeah.
That's a lot of time to make up.
Mm-hmm.
But we were going back and forth with these very incremental increases in speed, in time. So I decided I'm done messing with all that. Travis is going to have to work to get me again. And I went and did silver on all of it.
3 seconds. He got me by.
If a half a second's a lot to make up, imagine what 3 seconds feels like making up.
Well, that's a quarter-mile pass in a top fuel dragster.
Come on.
You know what I mean? Like,
So at least for this little moment in time, I get to feel at this one track, not at driving in general, at this one track, I can feel superior to Travis until he beats me.
yeah.
But he's got me on other tracks. And this man right here, I don't even want to try to toy with him when it's an oval course or a circle court. This man right here has got experience.
I got him on that oval track.
All
I did,
of them.
They did get him on the oval track. Oh, yeah. And poor Hobbs, he's part of it, too, unbeknownst to him.
I don't think he even knows.
No, but he is. So to us, he is.
He needs to start going back in and racing against us.
I obliterated his time on that the Pocono, the tri-oval, and oh my God, I was like, dude, did you even try?
Yeah.
Yeah. But anyway, it's fun, and that's kind of occupied my time. I have been watching a little bit of this show called The Chosen on Amazon.
Yes. Is it good?
Look, bro, I don't know a lot about this subject matter, so I'm trying to learn. And I've been watching, the church on TV and stuff like that. This helps me so much because I know this is not what these people looked like back then. I understand that, but it helps me put a face to a name. So when I hear it, I can correlate it to, oh, it's that guy who did this. I know what he looks like, and then when I hear that story, when I hear it on Sunday, I'm like, I know exactly what you're talking about. I think it's fantastic. Like I said, I don't know much about it. It's very, I'm new to this. But, dude, I've enjoyed it. Like, it's really good.
Ben told us to watch the Nanas.
Yeah.
Or the Nonas, or however it's pronounced.
Nonas. Yeah, I heard heard him talking. So
I hear it's really, he said it was really, for a true story kind of movie, it's good.
Yeah, it's good. So our lunchtime theater has been ripping laps on Gran Turismo 7. So,
100%.
Yeah, we do it, and I'm not ashamed.
And I've been playing F125 also, career mode.
Yeah, I've not bought it yet.
So.
And so if you do play PlayStation 5 and you play Gran Turismo 7, hit us up on the PlayStation Network, see if you can beat our times.
Yeah, we'll be friends with you.
Unless you're really good, then don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't even worry.
Yeah, just stay play by yourself.
Pretend we didn't invite you.
Yeah, exactly. All right, music of the week. What you got, man?
Listen, man, we've done this band before on the channel. This is a different song, new to me. Don't know how long it's been out, but new to me from the band. There's a band called Flip Turn. We've talked about them before Bonnaroo a couple times. They've been at Bonnaroo, or are supposed to be at Bonnaroo this past year, or this past Bonnaroo, and they've been at Bonnaroo before. Flip Turn has a song called Hippies, and it's excellent. Excellent, excellent, excellent song. I love it. I can't speak enough about how much I love it. I love it. It's a great song. It's got a good vibe, a good feel. It's not fast. It's not slow. It's right.
Just right.
It's just right.
Just right.
It's got a vibe, man. And, if you're in the right state of mind when you're listening to it, it's paradise, kind of.
Oh, dadgum, hon.
Yeah. I like the voice from these guys at Flip Turn. This voice is
kind of went on a path I didn't expect you to go to.
Man, it's a really good song. I really like it, and I'm telling you, I don't know. I apologize to Flip Turn, the band. I'd like to apologize to you guys, ladies, whatever. you prefer. I'm saying to you, I don't know, so my ignorance is coming out. But if it's a woman, a man, whatever it is, whoever is singing, I love that high pitched voice. It's undescribable. It's not the high pitch like Frankie Valli
Right.
or something crazy like Sherry. It ain't nothing like that, but it's still got this high yet mellow. It's great. It's a very vibey band, and
Okay.
I think I like them.
Flip Turn, Hippies.
Check them out.
Where would one check them out at?
Listen, man, if you're smart, you'll just go to our webpage because there's a link on our webpage that says like Everyday Joe Show Toothpicks. If you click the link, it takes you right to Spotify where Toothpicks can be found. If you click the heart, you'll get Toothpicks every week. You know, like if you're a Spotify Premium member, you can click the likes, and every week I put a song on there. There's 331 songs on
That's a
there.
lot of songs, bro.
331, bro.
Yeah.
Everyday Joe Show, Toothpicks. You can go to Spotify and search. You can go to our webpage, which is the easiest way to find it. Period.
What are you waiting for?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You are the songbird of our generation.
Man, you know, I don't know how to do it. Listening to the duck and the rooster all the time, I get to practice my chops. Because in the building, we get the rooster. We can't pick up the duck.
Right.
So we get all the songs of the day, but in the car, we got the duck. So when I get to throw some Robert Plant on them or some Steven Tyler, Katie bar the door.
Well, we've been doing our own version of Robert Plant. You need coolant. Baby, I'm not fooling.
That meme, when I saw it,
It made me laugh.
lost it.
Baby, you need coolant.
Yes, and then what's the one where he's watering a plant? Robert Plant watering a plant.
Roger Waters watering Robert Plant or something
yeah.
like that.
Hilarious. I tell you, hilarious. All right, man. Good stuff as always. I'm gonna go check out Flip Turn, a song called Hippies when we get done here this evening.
It's a good song, man. I like it.
You've never said it like that before.
It's a
Kinda-
good
kinda
song.
Scared me. That's good. Okay.
I like it.
He likes it.
It's like Eli and a $13 beer.
I like him.
I like it.
He does. All right, guys, we're going to take another break. Come back. We got a little bit of Travis talk. Kind of embarrassing, so to speak, if you will, with this topic. I didn't care for it. Made me realize things. A little bit later, we still got that stupid list that I saw. Part of it's on my phone, so you have to use the picture I sent you today, I believe. Then there's another list that's on my phone I didn't send to you. I'll try to talk about it best I can.
Okay.
You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck. All right, guys, welcome back to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck, episode 382. This is Tooth. This is the Travis Reed. Now time for Travis Talk. We ain't done Travis Talk in a while. We usually get preempted by other stuff. But let me tell you, look here, hon.
Show.
Man, I know. I'm pretty upset about this. And it has nothing to do with the box. Nothing to do with the box. I've opened this box. There wasn't anything exciting in it. So Megan and I went to the Avenue. Went shopping. Have been shopping in a while. I need some new short britches. I need some new regular britches. So we go to the Buckle. I don't really shop at the Buckle much. Very expensive.
Sorry, dude, I haven't heard this story. Sorry to interrupt. I haven't
Yeah.
heard about this.
No? Okay.
Why did y'all go to the Buckle? You don't like. I'm just asking because I've only known you my whole life, and you're not a Buckle guy.
Yeah, just make it see if they had anything that would
Okay.
work. And did find a couple shirts in there that I did dig.
Maybe I need to check the Buckle
Yeah.
out again. Maybe
They're
that's
ju-
it.
You would, because the two styles of shirt that I got, you would dig. One of them was a Henley.
Oh, I like the Henleys.
The other one was like a Henley hoodie. Very light, kind of like the Tennessee one you got that I like so much that
Yep,
you ruined.
yep.
Kind of like that, and they were on sale. But I get in there, and all the pants got stuff on the pockets, on the back pockets. I hate that. I'm not an MMA fighter. I'll get my butt kicked if I wear
The
that.
affliction.
Yeah. You know, and they're nice looking jeans. Just had stuff on the pocket.
They're afflicted.
They are. And they're good. But I've had them before. I've worn them in the past. Not so much anymore. Just to me, it's not my style. And the shirts in there, American Fighters, Affliction. I'm not gonna fight. If I wear those, I feel like somebody will like, oh, he thinks he's a tough guy, then he'll knock me out. Because I'm a lover, not a fighter, and I suck at both. So we go to this rack. They had some stuff on sale, and they had some long sleeve stuff. And I like a long sleeve shirt. You know, I like a Henley's. I like the I like hoodies, sweatshirts, this, that, and the other during the wintertime. So Megan found a couple. She's like, all right, put these pants on just for color reference. Try these shirts on. So she gets me extra large, which since I've stopped smoking, I might have gained a little bit of weight. So I'm kind of like in between a large and a double X. It's kind of like depending on what I eat that day.
Sorry, you just said you're in between a large and a double X, which is an extra large.
I mean, extra large and a
I
double
know
X.
what you meant, but I'm calling you out because that's what I'm here to do.
I'm just making sure you're paying attention to what I'm saying.
I wanted you to know I was listening.
Yeah, you are.
If you're in between a large and an extra or double X, that's an extra large.
Yeah.
But you might be between an extra large and a double X.
Yeah. So what I'm going to do is I'll edit all that part out. Nobody will be none the wiser. I'm not going to do that.
I don't believe you.
No, I'm not. So Megan gets all these shirts, and they're good-looking shirts. You know, it's nothing crazy. You know, cool colors, good. You know, not even really designed, just colored shirts. One was red, one was gray, this, that, and the other. And what are you doing? Let's see what Clark's doing. So I get in there, and I try on these shirts, and it's like Buckle had got their inventory from like Temu or Wish. It was like 4 sizes too small. Put an extra large on. I'm like, look here. My belly's hanging out of this thing. I ain't that fat. I've been this big before, and I wore an extra large.
Right.
It was the most ridiculous thing I've ever been a part of in my life. One, it embarrassed me because Megan's like, come outside. I ain't coming out in this thing. Like, I needed a bra. Like, it was bad. But I'm like, this is why I don't shop here, because they cater to the little guys. Look here. I ain't little. I'm short. Short, squatty, and a whole lot of body.
There's a lot of things about him little, but it ain't his stature.
That's right. And what was messed up was the guy helping me was about 320 pounds.
Yeah.
I'm like, where'd you get your coat? Where'd you get them breeches at?
He had a special order his.
Yeah, I'm like, come on, man. The extra large seriously was like a medium or a large.
Because you know they make them wear the clothes they're selling.
Yeah. Dude, I was so freaking mad. I'm like, so I had to go to a double X, but then I go down the road to American Eagle, get a shirt, and guess what size it was?
Extra large.
Extra large. Guess
Because they
how
got
it fit?
regular sizes.
Guess how it fit?
Perfect.
Perfect. Like, dude, what?
Their models there at the Buckle, the models that they're using to size them up, man, they're just not doing the same right size.
They need to be knocked out. You hear me? I'm about sick of it. So, yeah, if you want some sizes that are Temu and Wish, go to the Buckle. I've about had enough of it.
I can't handle it.
Ah, dang, man. Like it did. It messed with me there for a few minutes. I'm like, dude, why?
Made you self-conscious.
It did.
Because you're like, dang, I didn't realize I'd put all this on.
Yeah, first of all, can't afford to be in the store.
Yes.
I'm getting off the sale rack.
Clarence.
Yeah, I don't know who he is, but he's got some good deals.
He's got good deals.
He's got good. That's a good buy.
That's a good buy.
That's a good buy right there now. And I went down to the American Eagle, got bought 2 pair of pants, you got 40% off. Now, they fit me. I didn't have to try them on. No, they fit me. We're the same size all the time, even with my weight gainage.
So buy 2 pair, get a 3rd pair 40% off, or buy 1 pair, get 1 pair 40%
Mhm.
off.
That's what I said.
That was real close.
The second one. But, yeah, so next time I'll just order off Temu and Wish if I'm going to go get something that looks like this from Buckle.
Yeah, yeah.
Ridiculous.
That's ridiculous.
Then with the Palmetto Moon.
That's Eli's favorite store.
That's Eli Henley's favorite store.
You walked in there and said, huh, it smells like Eli in here.
Yeah, he did. He's got everything from like everything he got. You remember them boots he was wearing a couple weeks ago?
Yeah.
Guess where he got them?
Palmetto Moon.
Uh-huh. Sure did. I did get a shirt from there. It ain't a Palmetto Moon shirt.
But you got it there.
Yeah, it says Raise Hell, Praise Dale on it.
Well, you can't pass that up.
I couldn't.
Free car.
It was. The only thing I don't like about it, I thought it said on the front. It says it on the back. It's got a T or a pocket on the front. I don't care for
Hey
that.
man, but Dale Earnhardt shirts are pocket on the front shirts, and just so you know, I didn't used to care for a pocket on the front shirt. I prefer a pocket on the front T-shirt.
Yeah.
You know them Tennessee shirts, the Heritage Traditions or whatever that Kim buys me. I've got long sleeve ones in. I love those. Those
Yeah.
are my because I can put my little e-cig right there in my pocket.
It's handy.
Dude, I've told you 100 times. Me and Eli have talked about it too. I knew when caring about looking cool stopped mattering to me when functionality trumped it.
Yeah.
Hey, you know what's functional? A pocket on my shirt.
Yeah.
For me, my lifestyle, that's functional. Hey, man, used to, I'm like, I don't want a pocket on my T-shirt. It
Yeah.
don't look cool. It looks like an old man. Now I'm an old man. It looks cool. I like it. There's always a little design right on the pocket. I like it.
I don't care for a pocket on my shirt.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah. Even like at work, sometimes I'll put my e-cig in it. But most times in my pocket, I just don't like anything. My pen, that's it. That's pushing.
Well, see, mine's a thin line. Yours
It
is
is.
not. If mine was heavy like yours, I wouldn't go there.
Mine's like me, short and squatty. Got a little girth to it. Probably couldn't fit on. It probably couldn't fit in the shirt from Buckle.
Probably not.
Not an extra large.
No, had to be a double X.
Lord, man, I tell you what,
I was appalled to hear about it. I was flabbergasted.
I've had enough.
Done.
I mean, enough. Sick of it. Got me. I'm gonna drink this Diet Coke now.
He's drove him to drink, boys.
Maybe I'll lose some weight. I don't think this is like Ralphie May said. This is more than Diet Coke fix.
This is more than a Diet Coke. Folks.
Yeah. But anyway, it's still we did some good shopping. I got some breeches and some shirts, and the shirts look fantastic. They're just a double X, and it's fine.
You can make anything look pretty fantastic if you
Well,
try.
I appreciate that. It means a lot. I do my best. Yeah. So, all right, guys, we'll take a break. We come back. We got a ridiculous top, I think, 50 movie list.
We're not going through all of them.
No, absolutely not. We're going to make fun of the ones that they put on there because they're morons. You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck. All right, guys, welcome back to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck. Episode 382, that over there, stage left, Tooth. Right here, me in the center of the screen, that's me, the Travis Reed. So today I found a movie list on, so was it Circle Ranker or Circle Rank or something?
The movie list you found, sir, came from Circle Ranks.
Yeah, it said top 50 movies on,
It says top 50 movies of all time on Circle Ranks.
yeah.
I'm just going to tell you right now, I disagree
Well,
with some of it.
and I do too, because whenever I see a list, I always go to the top, see who's number one. Okay. Just like I saw Bleacher Report, idiots, put a top 50 basketball players of all time. Number one was Jordan, two was LeBron, Kobe was number 11.
That's redonkulous.
Bruh, I'm about to fight.
That's redonkulous.
So this one, I look at number one. It's what you always look at. To tell the folks at home and in their car.
If you don't care, before we jump to number one, I wanted to play a little quick game.
Yeah.
I want you pick me. We're going 1 through 50. If anybody watching wants to chime in real quick, go ahead. Pick a number. Pick a number 2 through 50. Start at the high end if you're me. I'd like to see something from the end, something from a little higher, something from the middle, and then the one. The reason I want to do that is I want to see if any of the movies that we name, when you hear the number they are, if you're like, dang, that should be higher than that already. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, like, if somebody said start with number 50, the movie Miracle in 2004. Bro, is that a movie about a horse? Like, I don't even know for sure. I think it's a movie about some kind of racing.
I think it's hockey.
Maybe it's hockey.
The U.S. Olympic team that beat the Russians.
Well, it's probably a great movie.
Good movie.
I'm a pretty good
Herb
movie
Brooks.
buff,
Kurt Russell plays Herb Brooks.
and I've not been in it. I've not seen it.
Okay. It
All
is.
right. Let's go 42. 42's Top Gun Maverick.
Ain't been out long enough to be a great movie.
Thank you. We're going to jump back up to let's do 29, is Fight Club.
Way too low.
Thank you. We're going to say the number, and I disagree with this, but the number 9 and 10 movies are both Lord of the Rings movies.
Mm-mm.
They should not be on any list
Mm-mm.
of great movies.
No.
And then the number right here, this right here, the number 2 is Shawshank Redemption. Now, it should be high up on this list, but it should not be beat out by The Dark Knight. Number 1 on this list is The Dark Knight.
No.
And listen, I told you today at work, I give a lot of credit because that's Nolan, right?
Mm-hmm.
Christopher Nolan, am I doing that right?
I think so. Yes, sir.
Okay. I give it a lot of credit because The Dark Knight and the series of movies that were The Dark Knight that Christopher Nolan did, bro, that was a whole darker side of Batman. And
Yeah.
yes, I appreciate them, and yes, I think they're absolutely phenomenal, but I do not think that any comic book movie is top 50 greatest movies of all time kind of movie. That is an entertainment movie. That's what they're strictly entertainment.
Mm-hmm.
They're not for me, if you're going to say greatest movies of all time, they have to really resonate with you on an emotional, personal level to some degree. Whether that emotion is happiness, sadness, fear, anxiety, it's a real resignation from an emotional level, edge of your seat kind of. Can't wait to see what happens next. Will not pass it up if it's on the TV. I'm watching it. The Dark Knight's not one of those movies.
We talked about today at length. I think it's a fantastic movie. I like it. Is it top 50? No. Is it top 5 of the Batman movies? Top 3? Yeah. The original Batman in that 89 with Michael Keaton's the
Michael
best.
Keaton's Batman's the best Batman movie of our generation. However, from the what it's supposed to be, Adam West Batman movie, and it is the best Batman movie. Him and Burt Ward and Cesar Romero was the Joker.
Because, like what you said a minute ago, it's a comic book. That's what it's based off of, so it's a comic book movie. That's what it is. But you're never going to say that's a top 50 movie of all time.
And for the record, just to exclude anybody's negativity on people of an age group being fond of something because it's what came out when that was out before I was alive.
Mm-hmm.
And I watched way before I was alive. And I watched that movie on VHS until I had to buy another copy because the tracking was wore out. Loved it. Loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it, loved it. Can talk to you about the shark repellent spray that Robin uses. That hands to Batman to spray the shark off Batman's leg. Bro, this was for entertainment purpose, and it was the comic book, and it was what it was supposed to be. And for me, that's the greatest Batman movie of all of the Batman movies ever.
Yeah, it's a good
After
movie.
that, Michael Keaton's Batman. And maybe that is because it's my generation. It came out when I was a kid. It's that prime. So I've got that sentimental value connected, that bias. There's no bias with the Burt Ward, Adam West.
No. And that's like I was saying today, like Spaceballs. I absolutely enjoy watching Spaceballs. And these lists are subjective. I get that. Even though it's subjective, I'm never going to sit here and tell you with a straight face that Spaceballs is on my top 50. I can't. It just ain't. It's funny. It's what it is. It's what it's supposed to be. It's not one of the greatest movies of all time. One of my other favorite ones, Tombstone, absolutely needs to be on that list.
Should be on the list. Tombstone is one of those movies that every time it's on,
You watch it.
You can watch it. You know what I'm saying? Like, for me, I told you today that The Big Lebowski would be on my list when Ben asked me my 5. But if I'm being honest with you, and I said it today, The Big Lebowski wouldn't be on a real top 50 list. That would be a completely subjective list that I would make for me. If I'm trying to say what do the masses think the greatest movies are, this list doesn't do it. Not for me. Some of them might match, but this list to me shows it was made by a youth.
Yeah.
Somebody younger than me probably made this.
At least they did have Godfather on there, 1 and 2, and they had Scarface, because those are good movies. I get that. Was Clockwork Orange even on that list?
No, but I think it absolutely should be. A Stanley Kubrick movie should be on there. I don't think Full Metal Jacket holds the cake from start to finish because, in my opinion, that's 2 movies.
Yeah, the beginning is the movie.
It might be true. It might be true to what really went on, but it's 2 different movies.
100%.
Clockwork Orange is one movie through and through. It tells a story. It has a plot. It was definitely on the cutting edge of things in filmmaking when it came out. Was it Malcolm? Am I getting it right? Malcolm McDowell? It's McDowell is his last name for sure.
Yeah, McDowell's last name for sure. I can't remember that.
And Yeah, I think it's Malcolm McDowell.
Like One Flew Over the Cuckoo's Nest wasn't on there.
Should have been.
Um,
What's the one with De Niro, Taxi driver
Taxi,
or whatever it's called?
that was not on there. Shawshank was that. Schindler's List wasn't on there. Like
Shawshank definitely deserves to be on a list of, in my opinion, in the top 10 of any list you make about great movies.
100%.
And
you said earlier, Fight Club, because that's an emotional roller coaster, and at the end, you're like, what?
and I said The Sixth Sense.
Sixth Sense.
It was because Ben asked me what would classify what makes a movie great. Look, man, there are lots of movies that I think are great. I think Smokey and the Bandit is one of the greatest movies ever, me personally, because I have a sentimental value with that movie, a connection.
Mm-hmm.
But to say, as far as what I'm going to classify what makes a movie great, it doesn't. It's funny. It's a comedy. It's for fun. There are comedies that can be great, but it's just for fun. Fight Club, you're watching Fight Club, and dude, I didn't know the first time I watched Fight Club until the end that Ed Norton was kind of psycho, whatever. He was both characters. That throwing me for that kind of mind trip really is it was a good movie.
Yes.
Like, I watched it more than once. I would watch it again. I would classify Mr. Brooks, which you haven't seen yet, in this kind of realm of, hey, number one, this shows you a whole new perspective of a killer. Number two, like, it's just a really good way to grab your attention and you're not expecting it. And The Sixth Sense did the same thing. I was well into that movie before I was like, he's dead.
Yeah.
I thought he's still a real therapist. He was a therapist when it started. He's a therapist now. He's helping this kid who has these problems. No, bro, I was well into that. Oh, crap, he's dead.
You know how far I was into it?
The end.
Yep.
Me too.
And the person I watched it with was like, oh, I knew the dead at the beginning. No, you didn't.
You're a lie.
No, you didn't. You're trying to sound cool. Nice play, buddy.
Buddy.
But, those are some newer, I mean, I know they've been out for a long time, but those are some newer movies that deserve to be on that list. But I don't know who we got making these lists, even like the Bleacher Report, the NBA one. Dude, you had Dominic Wilkins at number 50. Like, do you even watch basketball, or are you just randomly picking names?
Yeah, exactly.
That's what this seems like. You're just randomly, oh, I love it. And, dude, like we said, Dark Knight was a great movie. It is what it is. It's a great movie. It's fun. Had a good time watching it.
I'll list the movies on here that do deserve to be on the list.
They're gonna take long.
In my opinion. Well, there's more than you think. Honestly, I think these do deserve to be on my list. On the list. I firmly believe Shawshank.
Absolutely.
I firmly believe, we talked about it already, but The Godfathers and The Goodfellas, yes.
Mm-hmm.
I firmly believe that Good Will Hunting should be on the list.
Oh,
I think that's one of the
Yes.
best. I think that The Departed deserves to be in a list of 50. It's on here. I think Pulp Fiction most certainly.
Yes.
If
Hands down,
if
without
we
a
can
doubt.
only choose one Tarantino movie, I'm going to say Pulp Fiction. But I think his best movie, personal opinion, is Inglourious Bastards. And it deserves it. It's on here. Django's on here. They all deserve it. 7, not so much for me. I love that movie.
Yeah.
I don't know that it is. It's a horror movie. It's got some real.
It's good.
But
I agree. It is really
Fight Club's on here. It deserves it. Forrest Gump deserves it. Silence of the Lambs deserves it.
Yep.
Green Mile deserves it. Back to the Future deserves it. Scarface, yes.
good. See, those are really.
Then we start losing
low.
off again. Then it's like, okay, why is Star Wars anything on here? Like, after if they had put one of the first 3 movies that were released, which I know are the second,
4, 5, and 6.
but this is A New Hope.
That's
Yo,
fine.
that is, yeah, that one's good. That one's, I would say A New Hope is worth it.
5's about the best though.
But man, some of these movies, it's like Saving Private Ryan is on here,
That's a good one.
and it is a great movie, and I would say it needs to stay on the list. I agree with Toy Story being on this list.
Toy Story.
I'm
Go
about
back.
done, bro. I didn't name 50 movies.
No, nowhere near.
The rest of the movies on this list, I don't feel deserve to be on this list.
Well, at least you didn't say Cars.
I love him though, and there are a lot of people in the world. Most of them are younger than him, but a lot of people in the world that Cars is a real deep cut for them.
I said something, but I had food in my mouth. I couldn't say anything to him.
But like
Yeah.
Inception's on here and Shutter Island's on here, and I do think both of those are really good
They're
movies.
good, yeah.
But greatest of all time? No.
They just, I saw that list and I just immediately been like, who? And then, because I don't know what today was on my Twitter timeline. It was just list after list. You know, a couple NBA
Ferris
lists.
Bueller's not on here. And if you're going to pick a comedy movie of any
That's the
capacity,
one.
that's the one.
That's the one. 100%. Blazing Saddles.
Airplane.
Airplane. Yeah. Forgot about Airplane. That's a good one. But
There's a lot of better movies than one of the.
I don't know. I saw it and I just saw red. I'm like, you got to be kidding me. Like, who do you have watching these movies? You know, I'm not saying you got to, have to be an aficionado or anything, but you got to know something. You know, and that's just, oh, well, that's my favorite. It's not about your favorite. Do stuff right, just like the NBA list. Shaq did an NBA list. He didn't even put himself on it.
Humility of Shaq is unmatched,
So I'm like,
unrivaled.
there wasn't no humility in that list. That was just dumb.
Yeah,
Like-
I agree.
That dude would be hitting the face with a flip-flop or something.
Stupid list.
I'm gonna delete that picture from my phone.
I'm writing a letter.
I'm done. We're almost done. We got one more. We'll be done. We can go write them letters.
I'm writing them letters.
I'm gonna write one to Shaq. Hey man, what up? All right, guys, we're gonna take another break. We come back. We'll wrap this bad boy up. You're listening to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck.
It's hot in here. I don't think our ACs work like they used to.
I don't think they do. They've been on. It just
It's so hot.
It's the sun from there to there hits this thing
All day.
all day. And it's just, it's not as bad as it used to be.
No, man, it's much better.
But
We're not dripping wet with sweat.
no,
Being able to sit in here comfortably at all is a plus.
yeah, it's a Christmas miracle.
It's a Christmas miracle in July.
All right, guys, welcome back to the Everyday Joe Show, brewed by the Common John Brewing Company here on 93.9 The Duck, episode 382. That's Tooth. That's me, V. Travis Reed. Time to wrap this bad boy up. Good show, Tooth. That's a good talk about Ozzy and Hulk and Malcolm Jamal Warner. We got to cuss those people out about that movie list. It was stupid. You had a fantastic music of the week. Flip Turn, song called Hippies.
Great song, guys.
We try to talk people into playing Gran Turismo 7 with us. Bring it. Let's do it. But I was thinking about some Hulk Hogan stuff. And I told one earlier about him kicking the breath out of that fan that jumped in. Bones was with us, and Bones about had a heart. He's like, oh my God, he kicked the life out of him. Watch it. And then, Sting appears in the after thing. So it was a whole.
Listen. You know what we forgot to talk about?
What was that?
We learned a new saying we're going to start using today.
Oh, yeah.
You can clock him with a calendar.
Yeah.
I
He's so
love it.
slow, you can clock him with
Man,
a calendar.
You can clock him with a calendar.
That was great.
That was the best thing I've heard all week.
I'm going to use it probably too much, but I'm going to use it.
Oh, man, he walks in reverse. You can clock him with a calendar.
That's right. One thing, one Hogan story I remember seeing, I wanted to, some people may not have heard it or whatever. It's not that great, but I thought it was interesting. So it was in New York. WWF is based, or WWE now, was based out of Stamford, Connecticut, which is like that far away on the map from New York. It was a reporter from like NBC, like the national, like NBC, CBS, and they's like, are you that popular? Hogan's like, yeah, brother, everything's going hot. We're doing this, we're doing that, yada yada. He's like, you think you
Watch this video.
recognized on the street? And Hogan's like, oh yeah, this isn't verbatim, but it's close to what he said. So Hogan, back in the '80s, yeah, Jimmy Newton, you just now getting here, brother. Where you been? I'm just kidding. Hope you're doing well, brother. Back in the '80s, the wrestlers wore fur coats. Dusty wore them, Flair wore them, Hogan wore them. So he gets out on the street, and it's dead of winter. So he gets out on the street wearing this fur coat. Nobody really comes up to him. And the reporter's kind of like, I thought you said you recognized. He's like, hang on, brother. Takes the jacket off. He's got the Hulkamania, tank top on, and people just swarm him when they realize it's Hulk Hogan. And the reporter's like, well, guess I was wrong about that one. But that just goes to show you the power when you know who it is. He's in New York where there's 10 million people or whatever, and just gets immediately swarmed. And, oh, yep, there's Hulk Hogan. I thought that was pretty neat.
It's
you know?
awesome.
And the videos with the little kid that does the impressions, if you're see him on TikTok and the Facebook Reels, this little kid, I can't remember his name, he does a great Hulk Hogan. He's done it to him at the beach shop in Tampa or in Clearwater. Go watch him. It's hilarious. Kid gets into it. I mean, into it.
Oh,
Yeah. Yeah. Been thinking. A little cup of coffee. Yeah, cream rises to the top. Yeah. Dick. It's my futile attempt at Macho Man. It's not bad.
snap into a Slim Jim.
Yeah. Snap into it. Oh, yeah. I dropped my microphone. Almost hit me in the teeth.
It was really great.
Dude, that would hurt.
It was like whaleboning. It was great.
Man, so honestly, man, rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner, Ozzy, Hogan,
Chuck Mangione.
Chuck Mangione. It's been a bad week, man. It's you know, our childhood, a lot of our childhood is in just a span of 3-4 days, dude. Is gone.
Hey, but you know what? I do want to, on a high note, let's try to end something on a positive note. Dick Van Dyke made it to 100.
He
He's
did.
still with us.
Oh, you didn't do him like you did Baby
I
White?
did not. I was real careful. But Dick Van Dyke made it to his 100th.
That dude's so funny.
And still, man, look, he's still active
Yeah.
to a degree. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't just sit around.
He's one. I think he could make it as a comedian today. You know what I mean? Like he's funny. The Dick Van Dyke Show. I used to watch it on Nick at Night. If it's on, I'll watch it now. Like you go on Tubi, you go on there. I'll watch it. Man.
I
I
loved
love
the
it.
Dick Van Dyke Show. Loved it.
I saw before we go. Saw a clip last night on the Twitter. And Mary Tyler Moore, you know, she was on that show.
His wife.
Yes. And they had a pool table and sets up a trick shot. And she accidentally makes the trick shot on camera first try. I guess they're going to do it and then pan back and, you know, then like have somebody hit the trick shot. First try, boom, she hits it. All the balls going in. I was like, dude,
That's awesome.
That is cool. But they never saw, they stayed in character and did it. And you're like, man, that's pretty cool. So, yes, Jimmy Newton, he chimed in on the Facebook Live feed. Dusty was so pretty. He was so pretty in a fur coat there, New York City, baby. Yeah, so, man, Tooth, good show. Had fun. Let's wrap this bad boy up.
All right, then.
Remind everybody, don't do drugs.
Drugs are bad, okay?
They're bad stuff, okay? All right, appreciate it, guys.
I holla.